Have you ever wondered how to create a free QR code that goes to your website? For instance, let's say your coffee shop or your wedding invitations or any website that you want to point it to. The way it works is actually quite simple. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a QR code, just like the one on screen, which allows your customers to simply scan the QR code and open up the target website just like this. But on top of that, you will be able to create a QR code that is 100% free, lets you track every one of your visitors, so you will know when somebody scans your QR code. And it also a QR code that allows you to change the website later on if you happen to change your mind about the destination. So let's imagine, for example, you have a restaurant menu and you printed out a bunch of QR codes like this one and you put it on all the tables. Then you decided to change the menu. Well, traditionally, if you have what is called a static QR code, you're going to have to replace your QR code in order to update the menu on every single table. In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to make a QR code so that you don't have to replace the QR code in order to update the destination or the website that it's pointing to. And so the solution for this is we're going to be using a website called qrcodemaker.app. That is qr-code-maker.app. And it looks like this. And QR Code Maker, it allows you to create QR codes across many different types. And the key thing about it is that you can create a QR code that is trackable, that allows you to track scans for free, and do not require to use a credit card. You don't have to pay them for the service if you just need a simple trackable QR code. And the way it works is actually quite simple. So first, we put in the destination URL of where we want our customers to go to when they scan the QR code. And there are, I should say for a moment, a lot of different types of QR codes that you can create. In this example, we're only going to be covering website QR codes. But as you can see here, you could be creating a QR code, for instance, to help a customer scan to get access to Wi-Fi, or to get your contact info, which is called vCard, or link to a PDF document or upload a PDF document. But let's just look at the simple example of a website. So I have this coffee shop that I love close by to home, which is called Solid State Coffee. And if I want to create a QR code for them, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to type in the website for the coffee shop, because when people scan this QR code, I want it to go to this website. QR Code Maker lets you modify the content, or rather the look and appearance of the QR code. So for instance, you could put labels on it and so on. You can modify the text, but I'm just going to leave it traditional for now. You can also add a logo to your QR code. So for instance, you might have noticed there are some QR codes where you can put a logo right in the middle of the QR code. You can do that as an option as well. And you can change the styling of the QR code. But let's just do a simple QR code for this example. Once you have the URL or the website entered into the field here, you're going to click on download QR code, and it's going to prompt you to create an account. And I want to iterate, this is a free account. You don't have to pay for the QR code creation. There is no credit card required now of this. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my email and my password. And I'm going to click on create. You'll notice right away that it says that a QR code has been created, which in this case is for Solid State Coffee. And if I take my phone and I scan this QR code, I'm going to show you what happens. I open the QR code by clicking the link in the bottom. And as you can see, the website is loading for me. Now, something interesting is going to happen as well, which is I just scanned our brand new QR code. And right on the bottom over here, you'll see that it says statistics. If I refresh the page, you're going to see that now we have one scan, which is this scan that I just did, which is great. And this is one of the things that traditional static QR codes do not let you see, this sort of analytics. So one of the great things about this is, let's just say you printed out this particular QR code and now you have it posted at your coffee shop or your facility. But then you decide to update your website, and now you want to change. You send people from, instead of the homepage, maybe you want to send people to the shop page of the website where all the coffees are listed. So the issue is that the website URL for this section is different than the other one, but you already created this QR code. One of the things you can do with QR Code Maker is to come back here and simply change the website destination of your QR code. And when you do that, you'll notice that the actual QR code has not been modified at all. It's only the destination website that has been modified. So if I one more time go ahead and scan our brand new QR code, you can see on the top that all the changes have been saved. If I scan it one more time and click on the link, you will see how now we are going to be redirected to the shop page, as you can see from the website. So this is one of the benefits of using what is called a dynamic QR code. Typically, when you create a QR code, you have two options. You can create a static QR code, which you can do by disabling tracked scans. A static QR code basically means that this is a QR code that puts all the information on the QR code itself, and you cannot change that later. And you'll notice that as I write different things here, the QR code is changing, and the longer the text becomes, the more complicated the QR code begins to get. That's because all the information that is being put on this website is being embedded into this QR code. However, if I create a static QR code, I cannot track the scans of the QR code, and I cannot modify the destination of the QR code later on. So one of the benefits of QR Code Maker is that you can create a trackable QR code for free and allow you to have a very clean and simple QR code that you can send your customers later. Now you'll notice they say on the top that there is a 14-day free trial. Every account, even after your free trial is over, comes with one free trackable QR code. So you will not run into an issue with your QR code tracking no longer functioning or having issues with tracking. This is unique to QR Code Maker because a lot of the other free QR code generators actually charge you after your free trial is over. They will tell you that you can create unlimited QR codes, and then at the end of your free trial, your trackable, your dynamic QR codes, they stop working, and then you print it out of this material and you're out of luck. So I find that QR Code Maker is actually one of the most compelling QR code creating tools in the marketplace because of the simplicity of it. So after you make your first QR code, I just want to go back to the homepage, and you can see we have our code here, which has 2 scans, and you can make additional QR codes. And this is what I was alluding to earlier, that there are many different types of QR codes that you can create. So let's say you have a PDF document on your computer that you want to turn into a QR code. Well, you can select the option for PDF and then click on the upload button to select a file from your computer. Or if there is a PDF that you find online, you can also link to it here. There are also really very specific and targeted types of QR code. For example, you can create an app download QR code. So let's say you have an application on the iOS or Apple App Store, and then you have a similar application on the Android App Store. Well, you can put links to both of those applications and then a fallback. So in case the person's phone is not either Android or iOS, it falls back to another website. And that will give you a QR code that your customers can scan and be able to download the application very quickly. So I encourage you to play with the many different types of QR codes that are here. There's a really cool one where you have a restaurant menu QR code. So if you run a restaurant, you can actually build a menu from scratch that would be able to create a QR code to share with customers. There is a really fun QR code for SMS. So for instance, if I put in a phone number and a text message, the QR code that is generated essentially pre-fills a message to that phone number. Each of these QR codes, you can make them trackable or you can make them not trackable, basically embedding all the information of the QR code in the actual QR code. So if you have any questions, I highly encourage you to play with QR Code Maker, which is, again, QR-code-maker.app.